Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be predicting the Premier League table for the 25-26 season. Before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. In 20th, I have Sunderland. Now, I like their transfer business. Signing Granit Xhaka is the big standout for me, but I just don't think they have what it takes to survive relegation. Their manager has actually managed in the top level of the French league before with Lorient, but he got them relegated. I would like them to stay up, but I just can't see it happening. In 19th, I have Burnley. Burnley are just one of those yo-yo teams that come up and down every year. They have lost James Trafford, but they have replaced him with Martin Dubravka, and they've bought Kyle Walker, but it's still not enough for me. Scott Parker won't do well and will probably get sacked. And to finish off the relegation places, in 18th, I have Leeds. The gap between the Championship and the Premier League is just getting bigger and bigger every year, and if my prediction comes true, all three promoted teams will have been relegated for the third year running. They haven't done much in the transfer market for me. They have signed a couple of players like Sean Longstaff, but to stay up, they probably need to make more signings. Just surviving in 17th, I have Wolves. Wolves have lost Cunha and Aït-Nouri to both Manchester teams. Despite having a good second half of the season last year, without their two best players, I think they'll struggle. If one of the relegated teams don't go down, I think it'll be Wolves. In 16th, I have West Ham. They've lost Kudus and Fabianski and they haven't bought anyone to replace them. And to be honest, I don't think Graham Potter will do well and will probably get sacked. In 15th, I have Brentford. They've lost Thomas Frank, they've lost Mbeumo, they've lost Nurgard, they've lost Flecken, and it looks like they could lose Wissa. But they have bought Kelleher and Henderson, but that's not enough. I don't understand why they have replaced Frank with their set-piece coach. Keith Andrews has never managed before and I think he'll be sacked. In 14th, I have Crystal Palace. I think the addition of European fixtures could impact them, but I think they could go far in the Conference League, but not so much in the Europa League. In 13th, I have Fulham. Not much to mention. They haven't signed anyone apart from a backup goalkeeper. In 12th, I have Everton. I think they will improve under Moyes. They've signed Thierno Barry, Dewsbury Hall, and could be getting Grealish. And they've got a new stadium. New stadium struggles? No, I think they'll do good. In 11th, I have Bournemouth. They have lost Huijsen and Kerkez, but I think they'll do alright without them. In 10th, I have Forest. They have got Europe, so I think that will impact them. They have also lost Elanga to Newcastle. Just like Palace, if they get Conference League, I think they will do well, but not so much in the Europa League. In 9th, I have Brighton. They have lost João Pedro, Adingra, and Estupinan, so they could slip a bit. In 8th, I have Tottenham. I think they will have a massive improvement under Thomas Frank, and they've signed Kudus and Pulhinha, although they have lost Son. They could struggle in the Champions League, but I think they will do well in the league. In 7th, I have Manchester United. Now this could be a delusional Man United fan speaking, but with the signings of Cunha, Mbeumo, and Sesko, I think we will massively improve, and we're not in Europe so the team will be fit every week. In 6th, I have Newcastle. I think they will slip up a bit with Champions League football, and it looks like they could be losing Isaac, and they haven't signed anyone because everyone's rejected them. For example, they've missed out on Huijsen, Dilap, João Pedro, Cunha, Mbeumo, Trafford, Ekitike and Sesko, and without Isaac, they could drop more places. In 5th, I have Aston Villa. Not much to say about them, no major signings and no major departures. In 4th, I have Chelsea. I think Chelsea, the current world champions, will do well with the signings of João Pedro, Gittins, and Estevao. In 3rd, I have Manchester City. City looked like they meant business early on, signing Aït-Nouri, Cherki and Reinders, and they were dominating in the Club World Cup before losing to Al Hilal, and they haven't signed anyone after that apart from James Trafford, but they have got Rodri back so they could do better. In 2nd, I have Arsenal. It seems crazy that if this prediction comes true, Arsenal would have finished 2nd for the 4th year in a row, and they've got an actual striker in the name of Victor Gyökeres and they've signed Zubimendi. And to win the league, I have Liverpool. They've signed Wirtz, Frimpong, Kerkez, Ekitike and are trying to sign Isaac. But they have lost Luis Diaz. Even without Diaz, their team is getting stronger, and hopefully, we actually have a proper title race this year. So there you have it. That is my prediction for the Premier League table for the upcoming season. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you soon.